Hey, it's Doug with Backcountry Pilgrim, and I am back out on Highway 140, and I'm about to hike to Miller Gulch again, but this time I'm starting at the end instead of the beginning. Today I am starting off at the Ferguson Rock Slide, which necessitated this detour bridge and another one just like it a bit up the road. The reason that I am here is that I am hiking back to Miller Gulch, which is what I did last week, and that way I can connect it to this bridge as I make my way up the Merced River Trail along Highway 140. Sorry if I'm speaking a little loud, but we got a lot of rain this week, and so the river is really going, and there's a lot of noise here in this little canyon. So one thing that happened on my last hike was I picked up a tick. Now, this was only the second tick I've gotten in a lifetime of hiking, so I've done pretty well so far, but I am taking extra precautions on this trip. My entire outfit has undergone a permethrin treatment, which I did at home and which I'm going to make another video about because it's actually quite a bit more tricky than I expected. But if you're wondering why I'm walking around with my pants tucked in my socks, that's why. Now, besides just connecting my previous hike so that I can say I've pretty much hiked the whole Merced River in these sections, was that on the way to this spot, I noticed what appeared to be a cave about a mile up from Miller Gulch. Now, that probably means it's a mine. They're all over the place out here. It's called the Merced River for a reason. And as I was planning this hike, I actually got onto a mine survey website, and it said there are mines all over the place out here, so I think I'm gonna have to check them out. If a beautiful river, a great trail, and a couple of potential mine explorations weren't enough, there is also another area that kind of looks ghost townish, at least an abandoned site, along here as well. This is not a super long hike as far as mileage goes, but there's going to be a lot to do. In case you're wondering about the hat, this is an American hat maker's crusher that they sent me to check out. They actually sent me two different colors. I'm kind of going for the Indiana Jones brown. American Hat Makers is a second-generation USA family business. They've been handcrafting hats since 1972. Each hat comes with an unlimited happiness guarantee to make sure it is perfect for you, as well as a 50-year craftsman guarantee. These hats are meant to last a lifetime. One of the things that concerns me a little bit with this hat is that it doesn't have any native ventilation in it, and I am usually a pretty hot hiker, so I am concerned about sweat being an issue. Now, it does have a couple of really nice padded removable sweat bands, and they sent me a couple extra with the hat. It's not particularly cool out here, but I don't really feel a lot of heat on my head, which is nice. Definitely sweating a bit, but I would be whether I had a hat on or not. But it doesn't really seem to be increasing the heat too much. Another concern I had about this hat was whether it was going to stay on in wind. Got a little bit of a breeze going right now, and it's hanging on pretty tight, but there isn't any adjustment to the hat. So you want to make sure if you order one that you measure your head very carefully and get it right the first time. And the shade coverage is decent. Not going to be as good as a cape attached to a cap, but definitely more than a cap by itself. Hope it's working out for me. If it is or isn't, would you let me know in the comments what you think? I'm still kind of undecided on the whole thing. Well, I've only really been walking for about 10 minutes and I'm already at the first interesting feature on this hike. You might not be able to see it, but there's an American flag right there. Doesn't look old and battered, so I'm assuming people are still around here rather frequently. Now, there is actually a gate that lets you onto this part of the incline road. And although it doesn't say private property or you can't come down here, it does say not to block it because it is a private gate. So I'm assuming that this is property, private or otherwise. It is in the National Forest, so I'm not entirely sure what there's going to be up there. I will keep my eyes out for signs. check this out. Old pulley system. But that was a fun ride. But to where? Kind of haunting. Interesting mix of old ruins and fairly new stuff. Well, all right. I don't know if you can even see this on the camera, but like right about here is a fairly unnatural looking structure. Could be like a concrete building with a door. I'm not sure. Well, so far Ned's Gulch doesn't seem to have quite the number and type of junk piles and other ruins that Miller Gulch does, but I haven't seen it all yet. Not getting through here without getting wet. Oh yeah, I believe those are the famous Class 4 rapids. Sitting here having a snack, and I just realized right up there is some cool stuff I gotta check out. Hit that on the way back. So far, this part of the trail has been a lot like the last little bit of the other trail on the way into Miller Gulch. Pretty easy going, just a lot of overgrowth, walking through mud, creeks, blackberry bushes, poison oak, and of course, the tick-infested grass. Other than that, it's awesome. Oh, I remember seeing this from the road. Oh. Just kidding. Whoa. That is spooky. Oh, there's a little salamander dude in there. Yeah, we got some severe sinkage here. Try to stay on the rocks. Follow my little salamander friend here. Okay. Not too bad. Oh, that's as far as it goes. Wow, you can see all the shimmering. All right, well, I did it. Time to head back. Oh, all right. Glad I did it, glad it's over. Remember this from the last hike? Seems like I remember that. Oh, and I definitely remember that. All right. Yep. Ned Gulch is right around the corner. I'm gonna go up and tag the car just for fun, and then I'm gonna head back and I'll give you a more accurate reading on how far the distance is and how long it takes. All right, it's starting to look like rain, so I'm gonna head on out of here. If you've enjoyed this video, would you mind giving it a like and subscribe to Backcountry Pilgrim if you are into hiking, camping, backpacking, and the gear that goes with it, including cool hats. Until next time, I'm Doug. Thanks for watching. All right, well, I don't think I'm gonna get much more wet than I already am, so might as well take a cruise up this hill and see what that thing is up there. Oh, cool. 82. Not even really all that old. Oh, look at this cool chain. That looks interesting. Oh man, this is basically vertical. Cool. If this used to be the mine or if it's just a shed. It's hard to get around up here. Okay. Woo! What the? Oh, are those like, what are those called? Those big iron balls that you like shake around to knock stuff loose from the mine? How cool. Oh my gosh. That's heavier than a bowling ball. Awesome.